as always, high five. Oh, look at that. I shaved. I don't have Murph hair anymore. Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, this is cool. I like what Angus did. Okay, so two things I want to say in this after the 5. First, I like what Angus did, and then we'll talk about the Prusa printer. I like what Angus did with this egg. I was talking with him, and it came about in an idea, and it was executed, and then he had a video on it 3 days later. And I'm not surprised, because that kid is smart. But at the same time, I think that this design is neat, because it's a thing inside a thing inside a thing. And it's almost like one of those Russian nesting dolls, but it's an all-enclosed nesting egg. And you can't make this in any other way, because everything's enclosed. Oh, man. It's like 11:30. I shouldn't be yawning. The other thing I did want to talk about, though, this is the Mark III. I did have some issues with it. I've taken this apart more than I can tell you about. The Mark III that Bill and I put together, it's been working great. It's been doing ABS for him. Excellent. This one, though, I've had issues, and the filament would get stuck on retraction of the filament, and if you want to remove the filament, it gets a little ball that gets stuck under there, and the PTFE tube right here is expanded, and just not a good time. Nozzle gets clogged all the time. I had layer shifts on the spaceships. I've had layer shifts on some other things. I had a layer shift on this. It's just time to send it back. I need to be open and honest, right? I mean, Prusa, he makes really good stuff, but at the same time, as a reviewer, I owe it to you, my audience, to be open and honest. Because had I just went with a Mark III review in the end, and I hadn't told you about this machine and the problems I've had with it, then I don't think that's a fair representation of what I can offer as someone who has influence in the industry, and someone who can review product, and someone that you may listen to. So again, that's why I'm telling you about this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a good person. The Prusa Mark III, I think, is a good machine. I think the issues that surrounded the building of this unit probably are preventing it from performing at its capacity. I know, remember when Tom did his live stream on his Mark III, and he took it out of the box, and the screws at the front weren't even put in all the way? Yeah. So all of the process around building these has been fixed. I guess this proves Joseph doesn't send cherry-picked review units out. So yeah, this is going to go back to him. Good machine. I mean, if you want one, I would still recommend it, because processes have been put into place to make sure that the machine itself can perform better. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, now you know. Now you know. The eggs turned out great. I love this purge block. Someone needs to do something with purge blocks, like to make some sort of art out of them. You know what I could do? I could put this in my laser, and I could laser something into it. Right? I could have purge block art. I could go 3D printing nerd, and then I could sell purge block art in my Etsy shop. That's not a bad idea. It'd be unique. All right, then. Maybe I will do that. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks again for your support. Thanks again for enabling me to be able to support my family with my passion. I think that's exciting. I think that's the best part. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.